Namaste, yogis, cats and down dogs. Come seated on your mats. And Good Friday blessings to you. Hope you're having a lovely, relaxing day. Bring your hands onto your knees. Release your shoulders away from your ears. Ground your sit bones. So release your lower back. We want to feel into our bodies today. The whole aim of this sequence is to burn away self-doubt. So using the element of fire to burn away self-doubt and create a transformational process in which we start bringing in different belief patterns. So bend your ring finger and press your ring finger down with your thumb. So holding the Surya Mudra, this is the mudra for fire. So feel your breath, grounding your base chakra. Bring the energy up into your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. So we particularly want our third eyes, our intuition, to be nice and open so that we can start trusting our decisions and trusting our opinions. So when we breathe in with the Surya Mudra, we're bringing vitality into our bodies, we're decreasing stress, and we're increasing strength. So we use this element of fire to burn away self-doubt. That will create a lot more energy in the body, not having that element of self-doubt. And then bring your left hand onto your heart center, your right hand onto your belly, and start connecting with your heart. Feel your pulse, connect with yourself, and release any sad, dull, isolated, cut off feelings. When we feel sad and dull and cut off and isolated, it means that we've lost our connection with ourselves. We've lost the belief in our multidimensional selves and our connection with our team, our spiritual team, our guidance. So bring in optimism, bring in wisdom, and bring in peace. So holding your inner peace. When your heart meridian is open, you will find inner peace. And breathing out, stretching your arms down, and then your arms stretched out in front of you. Press forward, and then thumbs between your eyebrows. Breathing into your small intestine. Take the energy all the way down that small intestine. It's got a long way to go. It has 6 meters to go. And moving the irritability and the uncertainty off the small intestine meridian. Bring in confidence and bring in clarity. And especially confidence and clarity around your decisions and your opinion. So trust your decisions and trust your opinion and be responsible for your own energy. Take a deep breath in and then releasing your hands down onto your knees and shoulders up. And do a nice, strong shoulder drop. It's like a tongue twister, that nice, strong shoulder shrug. And then take your forefinger next to your ear, next to that piece of cartilage. So when you open your jaw, you'll feel there's a little space. And then underneath your cheekbone. And then pat, 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 and open and close your jaw. So nice strong stretches here. Stretching into your jaw, tapping under your cheekbone towards your ear. This is what happens when we clench our jaws and we get very frustrated and irritable and uncertain. And we start asking everyone else, what must I do? What must I do? Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. Then we lose our center and we start getting irritated. So relax the jaw. And then release your hands down. Bring your fingers under your armpits with your thumbs in front of your shoulders. Drop your head down and rotate to the right. Do nice full neck rolls. To activate your throat chakra, this is your telepathic center. Listen to your breath. Feel the intervertebral discs in your neck so that they become nice and nourished. Feel the ligaments going down the side of your neck because that's where the small intestine runs. So we want to remove any squeezing of the muscles on this energy meridian. And the next time you get to the front, change direction. Go all the way around. Stretch, feel the front of your throat stretching. Relaxing the body, releasing tension. We have tension in the body, the signals that we receive are not clear. So we need to calibrate our bodies for this clarity. Next time you come around, just tuck your chin, pull in your, pull in your belly button, and then release your hands onto your knees so we can prepare ourselves for lion's breath. So nice and grounded. You're going to breathe all the way in, and then you're going to have a strong out breath. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, opening the heart chakra. The heart chakra nourishes the heart organ and the heart meridian. Breathe in. More air in and out. And last time, breathing in. Shoulders all the way up to your ears and then strong out breath. And then roll your shoulders up and back. So shrug off this little voice that says, oh, that decision's not right. Oh, that's silly. No, I don't think that's going to work. Keep trusting your opinion and trust your decisions. Don't overthink things. And then up and forward. Feel your solar plexus chakra that nourishes the small intestine. So you want that area of personal power, of wisdom to be open as well. Just do 2 more shoulder rolls here, opening up your back. Stretch the fascia between your shoulder blades. And then releasing. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. And then do a strong drop with a high breath. So moving the chi, breathing in and last time. And then stretching your legs out in front of you. Let's pat, pat, pat the flesh suit. Get all this congestion and tightness out of the flesh suit. We need to flow like water. We just like this sack of fluid. We need to have a nice flowing, open body. So feel your legs, feel where there's tension, especially around your belly button, your large intestine, your abdominal organs. They're all surrounded by fascia. Give them a nice pat, a nice rub. We want negative ions on our skin. Lower back, pat, 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 open the sacral chakra. And then up, over your chest, down your arms. So feel your arms, feel your skin coming alive, be present in your flesh suit. And then up your neck into your scalp. Feel all these meridians and these acupuncture points, meridian points in your scalp. Keep your breath nice and smooth. And then release. Hands onto your knees. Flex your feet, pull your toes back, press your shoulders away from your ears. And then releasing your heels down again, come into easy pose. Stretch your arms up, make space in your body, fold forward. Drop your head. Relax your face muscles. And then walk your hands to the right. So you're pressing your liver towards your right thigh. Third eye over your knees. Activate your third eye. Ground your right arm or your hand and take your left arm over your ear. So press your left knee down and stretch into your left fingers. This is bringing a lot of pressure onto the liver and you're opening up the spleen and the pancreas. Stretch, fingers to the ceiling, lift, pull almost out of your shoulders. It's a strong stretch. You're pressing into your palm, into your fingers, And then take your hand into your lower back and pat. Feel the sacroiliac area, feel your glutes, feel if there's any tightness here. It's a very popular spot to have tension because of how we sit, how we walk, we drive, we hold emotional stuff here. This is the love and money area. Come up, twist to the left, or relationship and money, and then push into your small intestine. So moving the digestion, pulling your belly button and push out. So pull your abdominals over your abdominal organs, and then swing to the right. And then facing forward, hands on your knees. Breathing in, shoulders up. Breathe out with a strong shrug. Arms up. Fold forward. Walk your hands to the left. Drop your forehead over your knee. You're pushing into your spleen and your pancreas now and opening up the liver. And especially feel in your lower back on the right. Just allow that muscle to release a bit because it can almost feel like a spasm at some stages. It just helps to keep the body open. Round your left arm, right arm over your ear. Try and push your right knee down if you can. And then fingers to the ceiling, lift. And then your right hand into your lower back and do the same thing. Feel where there's tension. Open up any areas that are offering resistance, so they're pulling, or there's a bit of tightness or something like this, just from daily life. We don't all have perfectly aligned hips and often get this pulling feeling in the lower back. Come up, twist to the right and to the left. And then face forward into wide legs. Take your left hand onto your right ribs. Your right elbow into your waist. Breathe in. Pulse to the left. With a high breath. 1, 2 for 5 times. 3, 4. Last one. 5. Stay here now. Relax your toes and your ankles and your feet and everything so that the stretch can be in your lower back on the right. And then coming up, press into your wings. Right hand onto your left ribs, left elbow into your waist, breathing in and go over with a high breath. 2, feel your ribs. 3, 4, last one. 5. So feel your intercostal muscles between your ribs nice and open, opening up the left side, which may feel different from the right. Relaxing your ankles. No pressure on the legs here. And then coming up and churning. So swing your arms from side to side. Breathe in to the left and out to the right, or whichever way you started. Use the high breath. Move the chi in the solar plexus, bringing in a lot of fresh energy. So moving the stale chi, the stagnant chi, make it move. Lower back open, sacral chakra open. Bring in the abundance, bring in the creativity. And then releasing your thumbs onto spleen, liver, kidney, 1 hand width above your inner ankle bone. Squeeze this worry point. We know now that worry doesn't work, so we don't do it anymore. We say, oh, I can see I'm worrying now. I wonder why, because last time I did it, it really didn't work. So squeeze the worry point, your triple yin intersection point. And come into butterfly. Soles of your feet together. Flap the wings. Take nice deep breaths here, opening up the lungs, expanding your chest. And now we're going to do 3 exhalations and we're going to stick our tongues out. Breathing in. Strong out breath. Pull the air out. Get the air going over the back of your throat. Breathe in and clear the respiratory tract. It's good if you cough. Breathe in and then coming up, holding your right toe, left hand in your waist, kick into your right heel. So open up the back of your right leg, lift your kneecap a little bit, and then change sides. Hold your left toe. So spleen on the outside, liver on the inside of the big toe. And releasing. Hold both toes and come into a balance, a butterfly balance. Ground your base chakra, connect to the heart center, connect to the crown. And release back into butterfly. Interlace your fingers into Kisepana Mudra. Release negativity and ground yourself. Breathe in and pulse forward. So you're strong, like really getting the energy out. And then stretching your arms above you. Bring your knees up, come into half boat. So you're doing half boat here with your arms up in your crown chakra, and then come into full boat. Yeah, full boat, yay. And then come into seated forward fold. You can release your fingers now out of the mudra and stretch forward. Feel your lower back, open your spine, making lots of space for light. We want a nice open body, no congestion, no stuck bits, because everything is stored in the body. Our cells store things, our muscles store things. So we can open up the body and release those frequencies. Coming up into Janu Sirsasana on the left. So flex your left foot, stretch up, fold forward. Your third eye is over your knee and your inner elbows facing the ceiling. Relax your right knee. So feel the neural stretch in the back of your left leg, and your right knee is nice and released. Let's take one more breath here in Janu. It's quite a nice stretch into the lower back area. No forcing, no pain. Just do whatever feels that you're getting something positive out of it. There might sometimes be a little bit of discomfort, but never pain. Come up, lift your right knee, right arm up, stretch forward, touch your big toe, and then bring your right arm around your leg, and then find your fingers so your left arm swings around and then twist. And this is such a nice opener for the muscles around the shoulder blade. And push into that small intestine. It loves to get a little massage, a little recognition. And then face forward. Hold the outside of your foot, kick, and then pull across. So feel this iliotibial band here. Feel the gallbladder. Grudges and resentment out. We're not going into this whole transformation process of releasing self-doubt with all grudges and resentment. All those low frequencies, all those low frequencies, out, out, out. Drop your foot on the outside of your leg, lift up, and then twist to the right. So another nice tight twist. So push, raising your pulse rate a little bit. And then releasing. Seated forward fold. Stretch forward, push your intestines towards your thighs. And then come up and go into the plow. Your version of plow, going all the way back. And release the stress and fatigue. So you're reminding yourself, I'm releasing the stress and fatigue of doubting myself, all that old learned behavior when somebody said I was saying the wrong thing or oh, that's so stupid. Oh, no, that can't be true. So trust your opinion and trust your decision. Don't turn against yourself because someone else is. So choose a better feeling thought. Take one more breath in, plow. Your knees can be bent or straight. You can hold your toes or your arms can just be stretched above you or in your lower back. And then roll out of the plow. Coming up into Janu Sirsasana on the right. Feel that your back is nice and open. Stretch up. Space for the small intestine. Fold forward. Activate your third eye. So take your intention. You're intending to activate your third eye. You're giving it attention. Kicking into your heels so that the back of your leg opens, that you can feel that stretch. Feel your lower back. Feel your body is flowing. It's open. It's free. There's no constrictions and contractions and tightness. And then coming up, left knee up, stretch your left fingers to the ceiling, touch your big toe on the right, and then left arm around, right arm around, lift up and twist. And pull quite strongly so that you can get a stretch in that between your shoulder blades, opening the heart center at the back, because that chakra can become quite tight, especially if we've had a lot of disappointing relationship issues or people have betrayed us. The heart center gets quite tight between the shoulder blades. And then releasing the bind and left leg across so that you can twist. And then you can kick. Pat, pat, pat. Get into this gallbladder. Open up the iliotibial band. Stretch across. Make space here, especially the hips. The hips love to store grudges and resentment. Get all of that out. And then release. Forward fold. Point your toes. Round your back. Hold your ankles or your feet or wherever your hands go. And then push and pull. And then coming up into table. Drum the tops of your feet. So opening up the tops of your feet. Open up the fascia. Get the circulation moving. The nerves are all nice and open. And then we can do the cow cat to make make a flexible spine, so we can feel how flexible our spine actually is. So looking up, roll your eyes to the ceiling to activate your third eye. And then when you come into the arched cat, remember to stick your tongue out and push out all the air. And then into the cow, looking up. Feel how soft your spine is and rounding. Such a fantastically designed thing, the spine. And looking up last time. And rounding. Come back into table. Left leg up. So you're pointing your toe towards the ceiling. Touch the ceiling 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then point your toe to the back of the room so we can do the puffing cat. Lift your left leg, look up, and then bring your knee towards your nose. Breathe in and puffing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch your left leg back, ground the ball of your foot. So you're pressing the bubbling spring into the mat and then rock. Push back so that your Achilles tendon and your calf is nice and open. No stress in that area. And then ground yourself, lift your right knee up and step back into plank. Hold the plank. And then go into down dog. Heels all the way back. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs. Feel the relaxation or the restorative properties of down dog for your nervous system. You don't want your nervous system to be in a big ball of wool. Into up dog. So looking up. Into down dog. And then into child's pose. Take 3 breaths here. And feel each breath making a difference. Connect with your pulse, connect with your flesh suit, connect with all the amazing things that your body does all day, every day, 24/7. Just to keep you here so that your soul can have a physical experience. So use all your emotions, experience them all, but don't hold onto those that are detrimental to your health. So if you feel angry, feel it and then allow it to flow through you. And try and hold your bliss feelings. Take one more breath and then up into table. Right leg pointing to the ceiling, touching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And stretch your leg to the back so that you can puff. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Remember the hard breath. 4, 5. Stretch your right leg back and rock. So feel your heel being pushed back and you're opening up your calf and you're stretching your Achilles. It's having flexible ankles is useful, very useful. And then lift your left knee up, step back into plank. Strong upper body, strong body. Down dog. Use your breath here. Lift off your wrists. Don't feel that your wrists are being like squeezed. Must lift off and stick your tail onto the ceiling. Drop your head and your neck is relaxed. And your heels are back. And then come into up dog. So it's a modified up dog because you're staying on the balls of your feet. And then into down dog. And then into child's pose. 3 breaths again so that you can check in with yourself. So ask yourself, where's the tightness? Why are my shoulders feeling like this? How's my lower back? Is my chest open? Am I breathing easily? Is my heart center working properly? How's my throat? So connect the whole body together, your feet, feel your knees, feel your hips. Take a deep breath in and then do a strong out breath. Come up into table or the half moon, the cat half moon. Left hand off the mat, right leg all the way back. So it's a kneeling half moon. And then right arm up. So your left hand is not in line with your left knee, otherwise you're going to tipple over. So stretch your fingers to the ceiling, kick into your back heel, pull in your belly button. So it's the whole body awareness, working on balance. Bend your top leg and pull your heel towards your glute. Open up your quad. And then big toe to the mat, right arm over your ear. Feel the space between your fingers and your toes so that the intercostal muscles are open. You're stretching the body so it's nice and open and light. And then releasing back into table. Looking up for the cow. Breathe in. Rounding for the arched cat with a long tongue. Pulling your belly button to your spine. And releasing. And then your right hand off the mat or not in line with your right knee and then into the kneeling half moon. Your back foot can be pointed or flexed, whichever creates an easier balance. And then you can bend your top leg. Then you're pulling left shoulder back, opening heart 1, opening lung 1 and 2. And then big toe to the mat, left arm over your ear. There's a long stretch happening here. Nice, easy breathing. Nothing to constrict the breath. And then come back into table and go back into child's pose. Round your lower back. Breathe into the sacral chakra in the lower back area. This is where the self-doubt sits because it's the area of trauma and abuse and disappointment is our lower back. And very often when we, especially in the stage before the age of 7, that's where we learn all these things, when we were not affirmed, when our intuition was not affirmed, we really start doubting ourselves because we get more and more messages and we never listen to them, and then we think we're stupid and we end up delegating all our decisions to some external person or thing or whatever. So take back your power. That's basically what this is about. So by using your intuition, by trusting your thoughts, your decisions, your opinions, you're taking back your power. You're self-caring. Self-nurturing is taking back your power. Come up, down dog. Nice, open, friendly down dog. Your ears between your arms. Bring some blood into your brain. And then left leg up. Bend your left leg. The peeing dog, you marking your mat. Saying, this is my turf. This is what I think. This is my decision. And then flip the dog. So all your weight on your right hand. Flip and stretch into your fingers. Yay. Back into down dog. Heels back. Crown to the mat. So activate your crown chakra, connect to the earth. Right leg up, bend your knee, look under your right armpit. And then flip the dog. Long stretch. And release. Down dog. Breathing in. And then as you breathe out, back into child's pose. So keep releasing the lower back. The heart loves child's pose as well. Loves this nice relaxed feeling. So connecting with yourself, feeling this transformation of trusting yourself. So burn away self-doubt. You can't have any of it. So breathing deeply into your lungs. And then interlace your fingers. Forearms are on the mat, so you can come into dolphin. So coming up, tuck your toes. Bring your crown chakra between your arms. So you're looking back at your knees. And you're bringing all this fresh blood and oxygen into your heart and into your brain. The heart loves dolphin. Take a deep breath in. And then all the air out. And then releasing. Knees down. Coming into a squat. So ground the bubbling springs. Bring your hands to your heart center. Feel your pulse. Connect with your heart. Connect with your inner peace, your wisdom, your optimism. Feel your small intestine, clarity and confidence. So hold those possibilities. You do control your mind. So choose clarity and wisdom and peace. Coming into standing forward fold. Bring your arms behind your legs and press your fingers into your funny bone. This is small intestine 8. To round your lower back. And then releasing, rolling all the way up. Shoulders up to your ears and back. Wide legs. Stretch up. Feel the star. Big star. Lift your kneecaps, open the heart center, throat open, third eye opens. This is the kind of expansive feeling that you want to choose to feel every day. Coming into goddess. Sides of the hands, small intestine. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Come up again. Breathe out into goddess. Sides of the hands, squeeze the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out. And sides of the hands and squeeze. And release. Tap, tap, tap. Dyan. Activate this area. Your center of gravity and your energy. Bring vitality into the body with the element of fire. Interlace your fingers, thumb tips touching, breathing in up to your third eye. Come down. Palms to the mat. Breathe in. Clearing the space in front of you, stretching your legs, strengthening all the different muscles, and then come up, bring your hands to your heart center, come onto the balls of your feet. Feel your pulse. Press your big toe down into the mat, to the ball of the foot. And then release. Feet together, hands at your heart center. Close your eyes, connect with yourself. And just know that as you do the sequence, as you're moving your body, as you're connecting the body to the mind, to your thoughts, that you are slowly but surely releasing any last little pieces of self-doubt. They're just not the kind of frequency, vibration, or thought that we want to have. We haven't got almost, I want to say that word that everyone loves, the capacity. We just don't have the capacity to doubt ourselves anymore because we don't have the time. And releasing. Feet shoulder width apart so that we can ground ourselves with the fascial ground. So pull in your belly button. Pull here, mula bandha. But your glutes are released. Ground your feet. Feel your big toes digging into the mat and your little toes and your heel. Make a fist. Push your fists into the mat and then press your tongue onto your palate. And then release. Belly button, feet, fists, tongue. And release. And then last time. Pull. Feel this pelvic floor, but no action in the glutes. Feet, press, tongue. And then release. Bring your feet together, connecting back with yourself. Breathing in, grounding, mountain posture, safe, secure, grounded. Into dancer, left arm up. Ground your left leg, bend your right leg. So feel your heel towards your glute here. And then kick and pull. Push your big toe into the mat. Lift your back leg, lift your left arm. Lift, kick, pull, kick, pull. Yes. And release. Just feel that feeling of kick, pull, body working together, body and mind flowing. Tadasana. Right arm up. Big toe, little toe, heel, the triangle under your foot grounded. Upright dancer. Kick, pull, kick, pull. Feel that you're dancing on the shifting carpet. That's what we're doing nowadays. Dance on the shifting carpet and release. Hands at your heart center. Connecting back with yourself. Breathing in. Feel how expansive your chest is and your lungs. No shallow, short breaths that creates anxiety. Tadasana. We want to minimize the stress and tension in our bodies and minimize the inflammation. So burn away all those things that create an inflammatory response. And breathing in. Right leg back, warrior one. Hands at your heart center. Twist to the left. and open your arms. Now you can either look down at the mat or up at your thumb. It depends. The thumb is quite tricky to look up because it requires balance. And come up. Warrior one. So back into base chakra open. Floating into half moon. Strengthen your knees. And step back. Warrior one. Into upright dancer. Step onto your left foot and stretch up. So you're finding the balance. Dance on the shifting carpet. Into warrior one. And feet together. Hands at your heart center. Ka-ching. Get the Krugerrand out of the glutes. You don't want to tighten and squeeze the glutes. It causes problems in the lower back when we're continually squeezing them. Doesn't mean we mustn't work them. Just we don't need to work them all the time because we need to use these muscles, hip flexors. Otherwise the glutes do everything and our posture goes out. Tadasana. Breathing in. Left leg back. Warrior one. Connect with yourself. Hands at your heart center. Twist to the right and open your arms. Feel the stretch between your shoulder blades. Either look down or up, depending. And then coming up. Warrior one. Ground yourself. Like between each decision, you ground yourself. You don't just flow at high speed from one to the next. And then you float into half moon. Strengthen your knees. Ground your right fingers. Look up at your left thumb if you want to. And step back. Warrior one. And into upright dancer on your right foot. So stretch up into warrior one. Opening the base chakra. Feet together. Hands at your heart center. Breathing in. Grounding yourself. And then release your shoulders. Release your hips. So feel the flow. Feel all the fluid in your body moving between your shoulder blades, in your solar plexus, not holding all this tension here because you're just feeling so irritable and uncertain about what to do. One flat hand on top of the other, your hand chakras activating Dyan, Dyan. And let's open up the element of fire for the heart, the small intestine, the triple warmer, and the pericardium. So let the fire nourish those 4 meridians. Let it bring vitality into those meridians. So releasing your hands down. Step to the left. Sides of the hands. It's a small intestine. Breathe in. Leaning back, look at your palms. And then backs of the hands pressed together. Press the fingertips towards the mat or even on the mat and then pull up. And as you do this, you just spread this fire into your energy field. Let the fire transform any self-doubt. Step to the right, sides of the hands. Breathe in. Leaning back, backs of the hands, you're pressing on the triple warmer. You're releasing fight, flight, freeze, heavy stress, panic, hysteria. Get the fire to bring in vitality, not all those disruptive feelings. Step to the left, sides of the hands, breathing in. Backs of the hands, burn away any sad, dull, isolated, cut off feelings. Feel connected. So let the fire dissolve all the things that are making you feel disconnected, unplugged. Step to the right. We need to plug into our divine guidance. Lean back, sides of the hands touching, backs of the hands touching. Plug back into the universe. Breathe in. Fire into your field. One flat hand on top of the other, below your belly button. Your knees are soft. Shoulders are soft. Feel the flow in your body, between the body and the mind, the flow. Open body, open mind. We don't want Lots of messages for the vagus nerve to tell the brain how stressed the body is. We want the vagus nerve to go, hello brain, nothing to report. Nothing to report. So no cortisol or adrenaline needed. And releasing. Step to the left. Arms out to the side. Feel your hand chakras. Bend your elbows and then take your hand chakras and just release any sad, dull, isolated, cut off feelings and all irritability and uncertainty, and 100% release self-doubt. Feet together, hands at your heart center. Lift out of your hips, long spine, long body, long neck. Shoulders down. Tadasana, Surya Namaskara. Let's open up the solar plexus. This is the place from which we shine. We don't want to dull our light because we doubt ourselves. Breathing in. Fold forward. Step back into plank. And chaturanga. Up dog. Press the tops of the feet onto the mat. And down dog. And left leg up into three-legged dog and step through into warrior one. Breathe in as you come up. Round your base chakra. Bring your hands to your heart center. Twist to the left and open your arms. And come up. Warrior one. Into plank. Chaturanga. Feel your strong body. Up dog. Heart throat, third eye. Down dog. Push back. Right leg up. Step through. Breathe in. Warrior one. Hands at your heart center, connecting your base chakra to your heart center. Twist to the right. Open your arms. Open the heart. And coming up. Warrior one. Into plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Into standing forward fold. Breathing in. Arms all the way up. Hands at your heart center. Round one done, yogis. Tadasana. Surya Namaskara is such a brilliant sequence of asanas. Breathing in. Fold forward. Step back into plank. Strengthen the body and the ligaments and the joints. Come down. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. And left leg up. Step through. Warrior one. Hands at your heart center. Twist to the left. Open your arms. And come up. Warrior one. Into half moon. Feel the flow. Into warrior one. Into plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. And right leg up. Step through. Breathe in. Hands at your heart center. Twist to the right and open your arms. And then up again into warrior one to ground the base chakra. Floating into half moon. Belly button in. Into warrior one. And plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Into standing forward fold. Breathing in, arms all the way up. Hands at your heart center. Ka-ching. Release the Kruger rand out of the glutes. Last round, yogis. Tadasana. Breathing in. Deep breath, strong out breath. Move the body into plank. Bring in vitality. Chaturanga. Like hotting up because we've opened up the element of fire. Down dog. And left leg up. Step through. Breathe in. And hands at your heart center. Twist to the left. Open your arms. Coming up again. Warrior one. Into half moon. Flowing nicely now. Body and mind working together. Into upright dancer. Feel yourself dancing on the shifting carpet, your thumb and forefinger touching. And warrior one. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Last little section, right leg up. Warrior one. Breathe in. Hands at your heart center. Twist to the right. Open your arms. And come up. Warrior one. Grounding yourself. Half moon. Lift your kneecap of both legs if you can. Step back. Warrior one. And onto your right foot. Upright dancer. Find your focus. Dance on the shifting carpet. Step back. Warrior one. Plank. Chaturanga. Strong shoulders. Up dog. Down dog. Into standing forward fold. Breathing in. Arms all the way up. Hands at your heart center. Feel this alignment. Just close your eyes. Bring your left hand onto your heart. Your right hand onto your solar plexus. So go within, closing your eyes, feeling your pulse, feeling the center of personal power, the place from which you shine. So don't dull your light. So shine that light, your wisdom, your personal power, and keep your heart open. So bring in the vitality. Tadasana. For the warriors, breathing in, right leg back, warrior one, base chakra open, float into warrior three, crown open, into warrior two, hold your own energies, coming into triangle, lifting your kneecaps and strengthening your knees, press that triangle underneath your foot into the mat and float into half moon. Bend your top leg, pull your foot towards you. Dancing on the shifting carpet in half moon. And warrior two. Feet together, hands at your heart center. Feel your flexibility, the openness, all possibilities. Tadasana. Breathing in, left leg back, warrior one. Float into warrior three, so you're joining heaven and earth. Bring in the wisdom of the universe and your spiritual team. Warrior two. Into triangle. That's why we're doing this asana, so that we can start tuning into our divine guidance instead of turning against ourselves in self-doubt. Float into half moon. Bend your top leg. Be the dancer. And step back. Warrior two. Feet together. Hands at your heart center. Release your glutes. Shoulders away from the ears. Tadasana. And it is Friday, Birdle Day. Shoulders released. We need to become birds of paradise. And we can't do this if we're going to hold stress. So now that our bodies are nice and open and flowing like water, we can do the birdle with grace and ease. And right leg back. So your left heel and your right arch are in alignment. And of course, if you want to stay in the bind, that is a fantastic posture. So drop the left side of your body down, left arm under, right arm up and over the bind. And then hop your back foot towards your front foot. Ground your right big toe, little toe, heel. Find a focus. Lift. Open the heart center. Fluff the tail feathers. Yay! And release. Feet together. Hands at your heart center. And you can all do it. It's not a special thing. Birds, we are all birds of paradise. Tadasana. Left leg back. Drop the right side of your body down. Right arm under, left arm up and over, left shoulder back. Hopping your back foot behind your front foot. Find the focus. Feel the balance. Pull in your belly button so that the whole body's working to get you to this point. And then fluff the tail feathers if you feel like it. And then release. Hands at your heart center. Breathing in, feeling your pulse and grounding. For tree. So the left foot, we're going to do heart 1, so your fingers are under your armpits. Small intestine, your elbow, funny bone, and then hands at your heart center. So ground your left leg, bring your right leg up. Fingers under your armpits. Pull in your belly button. Send those gold and silver roots into the earth. Stable and grounded, and all is well. So all self-doubt is removed. Never doubt yourself. Funny bones. Right leg forward. Yeah, make it a funny thing if you doubt yourself, because it's not going to serve us in the future. Bring your hands to your heart center. Press your palms together and then push your mudra into your heart center. Kick your right leg back and your toes point to the mat. And then feet together, breathing in. And you're going to do such nice strong breaths here. And using your hand chakras, you're going to scoop away all these remaining fragments, all the stuff that the fire burned, making it nice and clear. Your consciousness is now above 200, accessing all the bliss and the possibilities and the peace, the optimism, the wisdom, the clarity, the confidence. So set your intention as you do this. Today is my perfect day. Everything's going to flow with grace and ease. And then come up to standing. Surround yourself with a particular color. And then a tone, like a nice song. Right leg grounded, left leg up. Fingers under the armpits. Feel this heart 1. Feel peaceful. Self-doubt creates a lot of discord in the body. Feel your funny bone, left leg forward. So bring yourself into peace by plugging into your divine guidance. Feel connected. Hands at your heart center. Come into warrior 3, open the crown. Hello, spiritual team. Connect with them. They are here all the time. You just need to ask. Feet together because they won't interfere. Breathing in. And then strong out breath. Round your lower back. And then make your way onto your mat into easy pose. Bring your hands into the Kalasvara mudra. Bend your forefinger. Put the tip of your thumb together, your 4 fingers together, the tip of your middle finger. So you can see there's a heart. Can you see that? And then release your ring finger and your pinky. So it's raining in your thoughts. And know that you always have enough time. So breathing in for 4 counts. Hold your breath. And breathing out. Relax your lower back, holding your breath. Breathing in. Holding. Breathing out. And holding. And then last time, breathing in, holding and breathing out. I know the counting is getting faster and faster. Hold your breath. And then take a deep breath in, releasing your Kalasvara Mudra, and your hands are in Namaste at your heart center. Tilting your head down in thanks. And yogis, always remember to thank yourselves for your light and for your presence. Come facing forward. Let's use our third eyes for wisdom, our lips for love, and our hearts for peace. Namaste, lovely yogis. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and mwah, lots of love. Lots of love to you all.